Shalom, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Toraya, that you are here with me on this Yom. Hallelujah. Either way, I feel like I just been dealing with drama after drama after drama, and this is kind of a way for me to escape the drama by remembering what it is I need to do first, which is putting together this art room for myself and my kids. Okay, so those that know I'm an art teacher, and it's important for me to teach my children, the finer things in life are not always what AI can put together, or what all that we can imagine. Sometimes the finer things in life are exactly what our reality is. Okay? And I'm just blessed, Baruch, that my kids are not the type that are just bougie, and not that I don't do my best for them, because I do, but either way it goes. I, was struggling with putting together these rooms in my new house because I'm just kind of like, I don't have it all. Like all the imaginations that I have for decoration and this, that, and the third, I just don't have the budget to do so. Okay, so I have to get creative, right? And this is me getting creative, trying to put together this bulletin board for our art classroom. Okay, and this is mainly a circle time wall, really, because obviously we're renting, so I don't want to get too involved with really going all out like I want to go with creating this art wall. But I'm just working with the resources that I have. So what I did is I picked up some board frames, which are, alphabet letter boards, as you can see, black and white, that go around the edges of the bulletin board. And I like these because they're thick. They're not, the skinny, scrawny, wavy joints. They're thick, they're fun, and I recycled this paper from another project I was doing at school, so don't tell nobody, but I did get this Kraft Paper from my school. And you can get Kraft Paper anywhere. They really have it at the Dollar Tree on a roll, or you can use poster boards. You can play around with the paper, or you can ask your local school to give you some. Genuinely, they have a lot of it that just sits there. It just sits there, especially colors like these, the fun colors, pinks and blues and reds and stuff, yellows, nobody really uses. They just have it there. So yeah, just ask. You can get Kraft Paper. Kraft Paper is pretty cheap. I like Kraft Paper because it's not too bulky, it's not too hard, and I can fold it up when I'm not using it. And that's pretty much what I did. I took this from our old house, but I'm kind of just reusing it again. So long story short, as you can see, I'm really sitting here contemplating, and I slowed this part down so you can see me in real time, deliberating on how I'm about to put this masterpiece together, because the math was not mathing with these border pieces. And usually, border pieces, you can cut them to width, but these had letters on them. So I couldn't just cut them whimsy-nilly and still try to keep them in the alphabetical order, So I had to figure out a way to chop them down to make them even. So, or not even, but to make them go around the edges without, missing the letters or getting the letters out of place. So I really had to ponder here, and that's exactly what I did. Took my sweet time to ponder until I just couldn't ponder no more, and at this point, I'm just like, all right, I gotta just go ahead and figure it out. And I think, the Ruach came to me in that quiet time and told me exactly what I needed to do. So I just got the rulers out that I could find, because keep in mind, I'm still unpacking. So I couldn't find everything that I needed. I had to use a 6-inch ruler that I found, one of my girls' rulers, and some masking tape. And I think I had found like the top to what was that? Some type of little container that I used as a straight edge, because I couldn't find anything I needed for whatever reason. It just wasn't there. So I did what I could, cut out each little piece, as you will see, and then I just had to cut a few down shorter than they were and kind of rearrange them to get them on the board. However, I didn't really get very great angles, so y'all have to just bear with me, because I know I need a ring light, and that's why I'm making these videos, so I can fund my ring light. You hear me? So at the end of the day, these are already pieces that I made a while back that we've been using. I used a piece of foam board. You can get these at the Dollar Tree too. You can also, I recommend the presentation boards too, depending on what kind of space you're using. I would have used a presentation board if I had more space to use, but I just wanted to put this all on one flat wall, and this did it for me. So as you can see, I'm just cutting out the another printout that I made. If you want this printout, I will put it on my website for you all to print freely, free of charge. If you want me to print it, of course, and send it to you, I can send it to you in whatever size you want. But I'll get that on the site. So that's really just a Armor of Yah poster I made for my girls to kind of remind them of what they all need to put on each and every day when they wake up in the morning. You hear me? So on my circle time board, I have regular things, letters, numbers, days of the week, months, seasons, things like that. I also have at the bottom the fruits of the spirit. I have the 10 Commandments, and of course, like I said, that Armor of Yah poster that I made. I do want to add the weather on here, which I feel like I'm just going to use some Velcro and, just have the girls pin the weather up there each day instead of letting it just be up there. But this is me putting everything on the wall. I'm just using masking tape again, because this is not a cork board, so I can't staple in through the wall. But I'm just using masking tape to kind of get those edges down flat. So this is the final piece. I have a little pillow in a reading corner, and hallelujah. So if you love our little humble circle time wall, be sure to let us know in the comments below, and share, like, and subscribe, and I'll continue to make sure I post videos like this. Shalom.